Yo, yo.
Yo, what's up? How you doing, Barry?
Not bad. How about yourself?
I'm good, man. I'm just trying to guess Pokemon. That's clear that I don't know anything about Pokemons.
Pokemon, yeah, the Lolo for Pokemon is rough. Um,
I tried the Lodel. Fuck, I'm terrible.
yeah. Hey, I'm perryjglol, former pro player for Dignitas, rank 2 in North America, and rank 33 on the Korean ladder. I've helped hundreds of students climb faster, play smarter, and finally understand how to win in the jungle. I have created a new program called the Jungle Kingdom, in which you get daily group coaching sessions, in-depth VOD reviews, and a personalized improvement tracker built to level up your game every single day. Whether you're stuck in gold or aiming for a higher elo, there's a seat waiting for you in the Jungle Kingdom. Make sure to join as soon as possible before prices increase. I'll see you guys in the Jungle Kingdom. Alright, let's go ahead and have you queue on up. We're gonna jump back in. We did a Poppy coaching about a week ago, and we want to touch back in and see how things have been going. Um,
I've been struggling.
struggling. Okay. I mean,
Uh,
what part about things feel hard? That's the real question I have.
I think the past what? How many losses have I had in a row? I don't know.
4 losses.
4 losses in a row. Before that, 4 losses as well. I think my biggest problem is that I get to a point in most games, like the game that I played earlier today. We were in front, we were winning. I was doing full 1v9. My team didn't really attribute that much, but they did something, right? They rotated when I communicated with them sometimes, and well, I couldn't ask for more. So that went well until I fucked up maybe once, twice when I got caught out, and then the game was just in shambles after that.
Yeah, I want
And
to.
then
I want you to think
and then I
about
was
this
like,
because
what can I do now?
yeah, I mean, you're playing a champion that excels in the early game. You're playing a champion that you need to get fed in the early game.
Yeah,
And you're doing your job to get your champion or to get your team fed, get yourself fed. But it doesn't matter if you are getting yourself caught in the mid late game. If you are making these 1-2 big mistakes, I know people people say it all the time, like, oh, if I make 1 or 2 big mistakes, like, what do I do? Like, how can I win from that point on? It's not how can I win from that point on, is how can you prevent yourself from making those big mistakes? Because you're
yeah,
playing a champion like Poppy that is not forgiving in the mid late game. You are not
yeah.
a
I
strong team fight champion. You are not a champion that can lose a lot of fights and then come back in because your champion just beats everyone in team fights. Like a Mumu, like Kane, like these champions that just scale nicely and are strong later on in the game. You're playing Poppy, so it's like, okay, you're gonna be really strong, you're gonna get a huge lead, you get all the objectives. But okay, you get caught, you lose the third dragon, fourth dragon, your entire lead from the early game doesn't mean anything anymore. You need to
exactly.
do like a really good job on making sure you don't get yourself killed or screwed up in the mid late game. That's your number
Yeah,
one goal then.
yeah. That's one thing that I've 100% noticed. Yeah, because I think most of the games where I have to do the majority of the work, that's just how it is. Um, most of the time, at least. And when we get to a point where we are ahead, and then I maybe fuck up once, twice, as we spoke about before, then I just feel like the game is in shambles because my team is maybe equal to their lane or not. And then it's just like earlier today, I was legit 1v9ing. I had the Mundo on the opposite team. I was fucking him up completely. He couldn't play the game. And then all of a sudden he got his heart steal, he got his war marks, and then everything was just GG because the rest of the team just ran behind him and he was just a tank bulldozing everything. But yeah, let me queue up so we're not wasting
Go ahead
time.
and queue up. Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like Mundo's champion scales better than yours, so
Yeah.
that's just how
I
it
I,
is.
I smoked him earlier.
Yeah. And you're meant to. That's what I need you to understand. You are meant to. So it's okay. Like I want you to feel good about the leads you were getting early, but you're pretty much happy about you doing your job, right? It's like, oh, I'm doing a good job. Yeah, that's your job. Like if you're not getting leads on Poppy in the early game, that's a big problem. The hard part and what you should feel proud of is cleaning up a good mid to late game when you have that massive lead. I want you to think about that for a second. You're literally happy that you're just doing what your champion should be doing. You know what I mean? Like your champion is designed to be OPSL in the early game, especially through the jungle.
Yeah. I tried out another build earlier today, still running Hail of Blades, but then I tried to go Eclipse and then Fimbulwinter. What do you think about that build?
Um,
It worked against Mundo at least, because Eclipse against Mundo, that was nice, but
the Eclipse is a bit expensive for the value you get on the table. The reason why Umbral is so nice is because Umbral is cheap as hell.
yeah, it is.
Um, that's why Umbral is kind of nicer. I mean, let me search up Eclipse.
I think it was
Wiki.
2.8 or something like that.
It's 2,900, so it's 400 gold
29.
more expensive than Umbral. And if you compare Umbral Glaive stats to Eclipse stats, um, Umbral Glaive literally gives you 5 less AD, so you're better off buying that cheaper item. The effective stats you get from Eclipse not really worth it.
That's
Um,
true. Oh, I like the passive though against the
Tanky champs.
against Mundo. Yeah, against Mundo.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
the
but you're
max
getting
health.
blindsided by, oh, the 1v1 against Mundo. Oh, I need to deal with Mundo. Is your job really
Yeah,
to deal
it's
with
true.
Mundo? It's not your job as Poppy to deal with the Mundo. It's your teammates at some point. It's your job to help your teammates. It's your job to facilitate for your teammates. But your job is not 1v1ing Mundo later on in the game.
Yeah. One thing that I've been having trouble with is I have not. I think also that's just a volume based thing, right? But I think I'm not quite 100% sure about my limits. So I don't really want to do the engage because I feel like if I go engage and then I get caught out, I'm fucked. If my team doesn't follow up.
I
So
think
I'm not quite sure about what to do when we don't have an engage other than me.
okay, we need to take a step back. It seems like you're not really sure what Poppy's identity is. Like, what's Poppy's job? What does Poppy
Yeah, that's
excel at
probably true.
in a team fight? What is Poppy good at?
I know we spoke about last time that a good usage of the ult.
Hmm. But okay, so let's start there then. If Poppy's a good Poppy fight is when you use your ulti well. What are we doing when we're using our ulti well? What is the, like, in terms of how we're fighting? What does it mean to use your ulti well? What is that? What are we doing for our teammates?
Getting the numbers advantage.
Numbers advantage. Okay, so generally speaking, when they're coming in to us and we're using our ultimates, we are peeling our teammates. We
Yeah.
are playing from a peeling position. We're playing from a disengaged position. So Poppy likes to disengage. Okay, that's the key thing I want you to understand is Poppy is not an engager. Poppy does not want to engage. If you're forced to engage on Poppy, you're probably not playing the fight well, and the fight's not meant to be won. You're meant to disengage for your teammates. So when the enemies attack you, you go in, or the enemies come too close to you, you go in. That's the way you want to look at Poppy.
Oh, actually, that's helpful. Not gonna lie. I think I've felt that I can't engage because I know that I'm going to die, but I think that I have just accepted doing the wrong thing to try and facilitate something.
Yeah, I mean, you're very happy on a Poppy to do nothing in some fights. The time where you do want to engage is if you have a true numbers advantage. So what you can do is you can sit in a bush, ulti someone out of the fight, and then go crazy. Like flash in because you're gonna win the fight because you have a numbers advantage. But if it's a completely even fight and you're fist fighting them and you're engaging, you're not gonna be happy. I will tell you that.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Back.
Are you on a new setup or anything? Your microphone sounds different than
Yeah,
it
I have a
usually
different
is.
microphone right now, but I'll be going back to my other place soon.
Gotcha. Playing against Kane. This is going to be nice. This is purely AD other than Soraka, so that's good. Going Tabis probably.
Yeah, they have a pretty much all AD comp, so you guys are happy.
Yep. Let me just do this real quick. There we go.
A long loading time. Oh, what's our game
Yep.
plan for the start of the game? What are we trying to path? What are we trying to do?
I'm pathing from initial idea, going top, pathing top to bot, playing around Vayne, leaving Urgot and Mundo fighting out.
Sounds good.
First item going Glaive, like I usually do. Yeah, going for Drake.
Yep.
First Drake.
So early game, you're probably gonna be fine. It's the mid late game that I will make sure that I'm helping you and guiding you and ensuring that you're not making any really dangerous, really terrible mistakes. But what I do want to stress is they are all AD, so make sure to itemize correctly against all AD count.
Yeah, I think I'm going like Glaive into Tabis into probably a what's it called? Deadman's, I think maybe.
That's pretty solid. Yeah. What item I want you to think about too, though, is Caitlyn Sivir build crit. You can go Randuin's. Caitlyn Sivir build auto attack a lot. You can go Frozen Heart. Really high value items.
I don't think I've ever bought Randuin's.
You know what Randuin's does?
Yeah, it's the activate shield thing that gives you crit resistance. No,
It gives you permanent crit resistance. Passive.
it's permanent.
Yeah. Every auto attack you take, you get less crit damage dealt.
Hey.
So against 2+ crit champions, Randuin's is a really good option.
The more you know. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah. They've changed Randuin's once or twice, so it makes sense. I think before, there was one period of time where Randuin's, you actually need to activate it to get that crit resistance, but they changed it back. I think at first it was a passive, then it was an active, then it was a passive. The active still slows, though, so if you're next
That's
to
probably
them,
what I remember then.
Yeah. You do slow the enemy.
I know it had an active, that's it. I didn't know it did the crit thing. Holy shit! What's going on with this load time?
Yeah, this is the bronze experience. I mean, I will say when
God.
I was back at this rank, these were the proper load times. This is what I remember.
Do you ever consider going anything other than blue?
Not on Poppy, no. Maybe green if you need a front line. But in solo queue, normally I just like the blue pet.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
This might be a remake. Hey!
There it is. Can we have everyone?
The amount of times where people just sit AFK up in that fountain is crazy. Nice. Cool. I prefer going this ward instead of going deep in there, just for the safety. I know last time we went in there, but this is usually the ward that I put.
The reason why we want ward in their jungle is to see what they start, right? See what
Yeah.
camp sequence they're doing. So you don't have to go all the way to that bush, but if you go just drop a ward on their raptors,
Like
that's
that?
all we care about. Yeah, like even closer to your side. Okay, so I'd be a little bit careful here because we know that's Kane, right? They're showing mid top. A little careful here. Go back in. Get your Q ready. Nice, you can fight him now. Halo Blades, Q him. Push him all the way out. Just keep pushing. Okay, that's good. We could actually turn this into a Raptor invade if you want to play a little more aggressively, but that's okay.
I don't know. I would rather just stick to the good old.
Go full clear, yeah. One thing I will mention though is like sometimes the adaptation is very nice to have. And I did mention this last time, but stop using your E like that. You need to just save your E. You can auto attack, Q, 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 auto, 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 and then E them when they're gonna be forced in a bad position. Like if as he runs from you, you'll be forced to be in a worse position so you can kill him. Does that make sense?
Yep. I've been trying to get out of the habit. I at least don't do it anymore on the main on the neutrals.
So let's look at bot HP
and I-
again, and let's look to try to invade his bot side. So we know we're winning the jungle. We know our bot lane is doing pretty good too. Look at mid lane as well. Mid lane has good control too. Okay. Their Kayn has no flash. So what I'm really looking for is just like a one camp bonus, little paycheck right here. Do not E his blue buff though, and try to pick up the shield. That's a lot of HP you're losing. No reason. Let's hold tab. Okay, actually, we're fine actually. You can look for more. There's no reason not to. You smited that camp already though. He's there. Yeah, you can walk away. You can walk away. Remember, you want to try to fight him, maybe? Not. No flash. He's going to the crab. No, go kill him. Go kill him. Look at bot lane. Go bot lane. We're fighting. Fight's over. You kind of path the wrong way. Do the crab then. So you put yourself in an advantageous position because you got this guy's flash and he tried invading you level 1. So we always want to punish the enemy. We always have to figure out how we can punish them. I want us to recall. Yeah, good. I don't understand that. But what is very important there is like I know you don't want to invade his raptors right away, which is fine. Nothing actually wrong with that. But we do want to invade him on the next time when we can. So after we clear our camps, we want to invade his blue gromp because we have mid and bot prio. If your mid and bot do not have prio there, then we do not invade. It seems like Soraka's AFK. Hold tab. Yeah, hold tab and Soraka's AFK. So this is like a really free win. Yeah, probably FF.
Why is it always free wins with you?
I don't know, man. I'm just a luck charm.
Yeah, I guess. Because if you look at my previous games, shit, man.
Good.
I know you don't want me to do this usually, but just to speed up the...
When you're in your own jungle, Wing is normally fine. I think I want you to try to do a little quicker is your Q. I want you to use that spell right away. Like there's like 0.5 seconds of you not using your Q. I want you to try to use that right away.
Like that, yeah?
Yeah. ASAP. In his top lane. We know Soraka is not here. What we can do is re-invade his bot side because we are stronger than the enemies. and Soraka is literally not here. So you can actually like pressure the bushes.
I think I'm just gonna sit in here and let him.
Yeah.
I saw him going here.
Yeah, he might
Take
go
him on the wall.
towards the wolves. If I'm him, I want wolves. Find him on wolves.
I understand.
Yeah.
Like push him out.
Your thing, yeah. A little bit careful here. You are in there. W and walk away, yeah. So you E right away on the wolves to try and knock
Yeah.
him into the wall. I just want you to be a little bit careful with how you're using your E. You need to go
I should
slow.
try. I should have toggled champion only. Yeah.
It's not about toggling champion only. It's about, hey, your E puts you in their face. Your E puts you in a really disadvantageous position. You don't need to E right away all the time. That's a hard E to land. I'm not gonna land that E either. So just don't E. I need you to get in a habit of like literally do not E, and you'll be happier.
Then just securing the
Recall,
E, and then
Well, just don't E, and
Secure.
then you'll just have it up later, so you can threaten it later on in the fight. The point is like you use your E so quickly and you miss it that like I don't even have E for the next part of the fight because it's 10-second cooldown. That
Gotcha.
I'm just weak now. But if you save your E and you don't use it at all, you can threaten it the whole time. It's like a Malphite isn't strong if he just never has his ultimate up. But if he has his ultimate up and he saves it, he's going to be very threatening. That's the way I want you to look at it. I want you to keep picking up your things, great. They FF. Okay, we can just queue it up right away, real quick.
what?
Victory!
There we go. Nice.
They didn't remake the game, so BLP. If I
I
pay
told-
for coaching, can I request toxic parry? Yeah, sure, man. That's your request. Listen, if you want me to be toxic, you want me nice to you, like whatever you guys want.
Paying to be belittled. Hell yeah.
Yeah, people,
Let's go.
Yeah, people love that. Wait, yeah. So next game I want you to see. We got like free extra time, right? Because real quick, I need you to be very careful with your E's. You have to be way careful with your E's. Just like save it
well.
longer. I need you to. I want you to understand this theory. If a Malphite just ults to ult, when you look at him, he's not going to be as threatening.
Yeah, makes sense.
Malphite saves it the entire time. He's going to be a serious menace. I don't know when he's going to ult. I need to really think about it. Same thing with the Blitzcrank, same thing with the Thresh, same thing with the Pike. Pike is a little less because you can charge. But like, when is Thresh gonna throw the Q at me? When is Blitz gonna throw the Q at me? I'm terrified. Save that
Yeah,
spell.
makes sense. Makes great sense. Never thought about it that way. Not gonna lie. I think it just goes into my. I used to play Warrior and back in World of Warcraft at some point, so it's just charging into shit. I don't know if you've played WoW, but it's
No,
just
I've never
charge.
played WoW, but
Ah,
I can imagine how that looks.
always
Yeah.
charge.
Chat, 1 if you like my haircut, 2 if it sucks. Chat, real quick.
Let me just bring up. I need to see this. You've got a haircut, man. Let's see.
Yeah, I got a little
I
haircut.
need to see. Let's see.
My hair like sticks up in the morning now too.
Hell yeah, going full. Isn't that? This is just not me being mean, but isn't that the fake haircut? Full K-pop.
I don't know. I just asked for a freaking mid part, bro. Has to
Ah,
cut it shorter.
I get the good old just short on the side, short on the top. Let's go. That's me.
Yeah, yeah. I do need to shave.
You can
though,
pull up-
fuck. I do need to shave.
You need to shave or?
Yeah, it's like growing out a little bit too long.
Oh,
Fuck. Right, chat.
what beard, bro? What are you talking about?
Bro, it's like you can see it a little bit of it. It looks weird. I just have like a really clean face. Bro, there is something here, bro. We got the 2006 curtain hairstyle. Everyone has this haircut now, man. That's just the mid part 101.
Oh.
Well, why does Mel have teleport? I guess they're swap. But they can't swap though. Support has the fucking item immediately.
I don't know.
But type Mel TP question mark. Curious.
I'm just looking in chat. Silent Dot, nice.
Mel as fuck. TP yes. Why are you guys moving my hair? Matt Damon's hair from Goodwill. They're double TP balling. Wow.
Well, let's see.
Get spellbook, right? Let's Alright. E usage. Be way more gentle with your E. Do not.
Gotcha. No, Master Yi. Fuck.
But our comp is very good into master.
I just don't like Master Yi.
I want you to ward his jungle. I don't want you to.
Okay. Hey, yo.
Alert set up, bro. Yo, Salendar, thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate you, bro. Bro, I don't have alert set up on this. Oh, this is.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Salendar, thank you for the 5 gifted. Where can I see? You know the drill. Full clear top down. We have good info. This is the word. Perfectly fine. It's great.
He's going to do the jump over probably.
Yeah, that's fine. So pretty much we will see where he's starting, or we will see where he's pathing, no matter what here. So if he does blue grump wolves, that means okay, he's there. If he does blue grump wolves, that means that he won't be on his raptors on his third camp. If he does red Krugs raptors, then he will be on his raptors on his third camp.
Would you ever invade a Master Yi though?
No, not to.
First blood.
You were on your third camp. Hold tab. Did not see Master Yi on his raptors there, so there's a good chance he might be pathing up.
Yeah.
One thing about the timing of your ward is I would try to ward a little bit later to get even better information.
Gotcha. Yeah, so you could probably get the after he did his first quadrant.
You won't be able to do that, like get that much information, but it's more so like if he was slow, you'd see him if he was. But I think he's in the top side. So you can danger ping your top laner once or twice. Just let him know that he's up there.
An enemy has been slain.
Get what Lux is doing. Sometimes laners like just will overextend randomly and you do the tri bush.
Got a ward. That was my teammates.
Yeah, yeah. No, let's not overstay.
Committed. But
Lane is coming back and you're not looking at your teammate's mana bar.
true.
They cannot fight. No, buy the dirt. Hundu.
I've started. There we go.
Let's watch top lane as we're getting out of base. Keep watching top lane as we're farming. Master Yi is spotted on the bot side. After this camp, let's walk towards top. I want you to walk up there. This is a very important timer. No, go to the Yone. Go straight to the Yone. You can actually probably just solo kill this guy yourself. You might be getting 6 soon though, so you want as fast as you can. No, leave the wave, leave the wave.
You don't want to take it?
No. This wave is really good for your teammates. Wait, pull it to the side. Wait, pull it to the side. Don't hit it though. Don't hit it. Now go back to your camp. What we're doing there is we're freezing the wave for your Jack, so he'll come back to a favorable wave state.
Gotcha.
The reason why this kill is so important over bot lane is because bot lane is not that volatile, double enchanter, and Jack's Yone matchup matters way more.
Nice.
And you got a kill, so. I actually want you to go to the top grab here and not in the bot side.
What is that skin?
Magnifear.
Never seen it. Scuttle is crazy sometimes.
You gotta just be so delicate with your EUs. So delicate with them. Go back to your blue, level 6. You can even impact top after you 6. And they're fighting.
Okay.
Look, they're fighting. Your item soon. Let's just farm for our item.
Yeah. You will grump, then back.
Let's just recall here. You already have your item. You can save your ward as well, and then just buy a pink ward. Don't switch.
When would you usually buy pink wards? Would you buy them like when there's money for it? When would you buy them?
If I'm playing for an objective, I like having.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so look at top wave right now. This Yone is gonna try to push this top wave in. Let's go straight to the top lane. Because they're gonna fight again. You're joining the top fight every single time. Give this guy a headache. Okay, got his flash. Free. Back to our camp. Ward over the wall
You don't
here.
want to take the.
Ward over the wall here. There in the tri-bush. Yeah, good. We'll go back to the grubs, I mean. Good. You can drop a pink ward in the bush to the side. Hold the grub as well. Now we see Master Yi going towards the jacks. You can go help your teammate out. This is not bad to help. Yone has no flash too.
That's a baddie.
We don't know where Master Yi is. Where could he go? Let's try to ping wherever he could go.
Sorry?
Ping where Master Yi could go.
Down here.
Fallen is like war right now. I really want to see what's happening. I really want that in. Right away, like when we look over, we saw Ahri has no ultimate, which is good information for us. Now, if we gank mid lane, we know Ahri has no ultimate. These are these small pieces of information that really change your game, really change how easy the win is.
Gotcha.
Your Nefiri is pushing in the mid wave onto the turret. Ahri's gonna come back with no ulti. I want to pressure with my Nefiri. I want to hold tab. Does Nefiri have item? Clear this ward. Clear this ward real quick.
Oh, fuck! That was bad. Poorly played of me.
I think you're trying to use your E to push people back into your team very often. It's okay to do that, but if you have to use your flash to do that, to be honest, it's not that worth it for you. Another big thing is after you use all your spells, use your E, use your Q, use everything. You need to
Run out?
Yeah, you have no spells.
Yeah. Gotcha.
You're staying in there auto-attacking as if you're going to do anything. We need to reposition every single time we don't have our Q up. If no Q, don't fight.
Yeah, I think that's a bad habit from when I used to play Viego, I think. Where I usually went more aggro, stayed in fight longer.
Ultimate, maybe.
An enemy has been slain.
Bit careful. We don't know where Master. I think we're the bush above you.
An enemy has been slain.
She has no spells. You can run at her. Get a chunk. Spells back up. Your team.
Okay. Fuck, that's bad. I'm terrible.
Okay, we need to
Okay,
go.
that bad. I should have.
need to go
I should have
quick.
played it slower, going back when I could see we were lost. The fight was lost.
Okay, what's happening is you're not looking for these small windows of chunking enemies that we talked about the first time we met when we were talking about Poppy. Like, hey, if you can chunk the enemy out, you win the fights. The Lux
Yeah.
just threw a spell at you, and you're letting her do that. You're letting her walk at you, do whatever she wants. She has no Q there. I want to chunk her. I want to WE almost full kill, full one shot her there.
Will fall soon.
Yeah.
I need you to look at enemies when they're over positioned, when they're in the wrong spots, to chunk them. That's what you do on Poppy. Now, this champion is not a traditional like bruiser, not a traditional fighter. You literally play for those small windows to chunk enemies, and your chunk is very powerful. It teaches you good things, but you need to apply the chunks when you can find them. So you need to actively in these team fights, if you want to win team fights, find the chunks.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Right? Much better spacing.
Slain an enemy.
Finally going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth looks a lot better. The big thing about your Q is it literally slows people as they walk on it. These people in lower elos,
Yeah.
they'll just walk over it. Not only will they be slowed the whole time, they'll also just take free damage. Perfect example of why fighting like that is so perfect. So OP in lower elos. You have a longsword. I think you're just going Sunder the Sky, right? By the tunneler. If you have the longsword, you might as well just...
Yeah.
smite this. W to speed. Oh, good. They probably have him just...
Enemy has been slain.
down. Drill. Jax is really powerful. As you can see, Jax can do whatever the frick he wants now because you've enabled him from playing around him in the early game. Now Jax can just take over for the rest of this game. And the only
He's
way
also invading the RCE.
yeah, he's able to do whatever he wants. And the only way we were able to accomplish this, so this guy can do whatever he wants, is by getting the right amounts of information in the early game that help us play around Jax. Now watch bot lane, like what's going on bot lane? Like there's fights happening, I need you to always, this should be a trigger. Oh, enemy icons and ally icons are on the top of each other. What is happening? I need you to constantly look at these fights.
An enemy has been slain.
We're still fighting, I want to see what's happening. Watching, keep watching, keep watching. Go to camps. Good. So the whole time as these fights are happening, it should be like a trigger for yourself. Oh, two icons are on top of each other. Enemy icons and ally icons. I want to see what's happening. That should just be like a very basic thing you do for yourself. Nice combo. Everything was right there. Very hard to play
I
for
fucking hate locks.
Steve. Have enough
Yeah,
gold
back.
for your item.
Do you want to go red first and then to Raptors into Scuttle, or would you just go Raptor Scuttle?
I would just go straight to Scott.
Straight scuttle. Gotcha.
While I'm at it, I would probably herald mid turret. I would watch the fight. Again, icons on top of each other. What's happening? I would go back to the crab here. I need to ride this in. I still want this. As I'm using my spells and doing this, I am watching the. That's like the whole thing. As I'm doing all this, I'm watching the fight.
Ally has been
No, 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 no. Try to fight with Drax. This Drax dies, it's gonna have to flash.
Fuck! I should have tried to sidestep that, but yeah, that's gone.
So the timing you need to flash, and also the boots you're buying. They're triple AP. Hold tab. I mean, it's too late now, but like hold tab, right? They're triple AP bot side with triple CC spells, right? The correct boots this game is actually more.
Yeah, true. I was still in the last game. Up in my head.
Go more, you want some MR now, so let's go for no. Just buy some regular MR. Yeah. You can buy the cloak here.
I just want to go cloak or mantle. Cool. Yeah, that's probably gone now. Yeah.
That's fine. This is.
Or what? Maybe. I almost. You don't want to chase them, no?
I mean, there are bot camps for us to invade. There's also an Otacon up here, so I'm looking to. I'm not. Otacon.
Already?
Yeah, your whole team would just ace them. Team needs to do this. Remember the flow of communication. Ping who you want to come, and ping the objective. But spots like these, where they're all on the map, enemies, all your teammates are recalling. You should be careful here. This is how you get yourself caught and you lose the game. Like this is exactly what it is. You're looking for a crab, and you're like, "Ooh, I really want the crab." It doesn't matter if you get the crab if you die and then your teammates die and then back and forth everyone's dying.
Yeah. Good old greed.
ally has been slain. Shut
Yeah.
down. An enemy has been slain.
Drax is here. You need to watch your fed teammate and play with him. Drax is there. Your Drax wants to go. But
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy. An ally has been slain.
Back.
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
So much money. What will you buy here? I'm
Fine, just
fucking thumping.
undo and then do this. Buy a cloth armor. You're right. Not buying extra pink. No.
Yeah, I forgot I ordered that one.
Probably buying Jack Show here. Or we are buying anti-heal. You gotta think about using your W as a bonus move speed at those times to make it onto them so you can. Would have actually been able to hit him.
Shut down.
A massive fight going on bot side this whole. Love to. So we're getting lost. We have no idea how we can pressure a win in these fights. And
Yes.
I'll tell you there's two reasons why. One, you have no idea where people are, you have no idea where your allies are, you have no idea where enemies are. You can see like 2 people at a time. You saw where Master E is, and that's all you could see. Okay, that's one of the
Alright.
reasons. And then the other one is when they are running in at you, I need you to use Poppy's special spell, which is alt the Master E away from your team. Alt the Ari away from your teammates. Alt anyone. Alt any of the enemies away from you, and you'll be a lot happier.
Gotcha.
And then the last thing that's also very relevant is at the start of the fight, you need to try to find more pick angles. You need to try to find more angles where you can E them into walls and get chunks. I know I'm saying, okay, get chunk, and chunk. What I mean by this is the Master E was chunkable. The Master E was hittable. You need to spam your W when you're close enough to him, and then E him into the wall. So I'm going to try to micromanage as much as I can so you can win this game. But you really need to keep putting yourself in those positions. You're putting yourself in the right position. You need to hammer them into the wall. Use your W for the move speed. Hammer them into the wall. In this bush one time? No. Stay in the bush. Watch Jax clear the wave. Okay, you can go on the Yone. You can attack Yone. Wait. Into the wall. Into the wall. I look to recall here. We need to go back to the base.
Enemy killing spree.
You wouldn't buy these?
You can buy these.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
I want to slowly chase these guys. Okay, I want to go to the bot turret. Bot turret here. Get the scryers. Yeah, hit it. Their vision. Try to defend your red buff slowly. Maybe you can use your ultimate for this. Careful. Actually, not careful. Careful here. They're gonna come back now. Your red buff. Okay, hold tab. I want some information on items. You join the Fury. Look at the Master. You go behind Master right now. On the way, ping. Look at these wards. Walk on this wave together. Look for his camps. Just stay in the area. Watch what's happening. There's a fight going on. Walk away from Swain. Walk away from Swain. Bing. Okay, you can go back in now. Swain has no ulti. I need you to do your best. Like, watch spells. What's happening is, like, I want you to go in these timers, and you're just in Narnia because you're not aware of what spells are being used. And at the same time where Lux used her Q on you, I want you to go in, you're walking backwards. I don't know why, but it's because you're not aware of spells. I do know why, actually. It's because you're not aware of what spells are being used. I need you to do the best job you can. Like, okay, they just used Lux Q, they used REW, they used RE, Yone Q. I can go in now. That's the time where you can go. Jack, show. Let's sell this pink ward and then buy the ward. Full magic. Or a chunk. We need to defend the base. So assist ping the base. Not coming. They're going for an Inferi. Let's watch top lane. They're fighting top lane. Need to watch. I need to watch these minions. I need to watch this. Walk to it. Walk to it. Walk to it. We don't want to let this guy just like watching. Go for his bounce back hit. Look at his H. Very low. I want to kill that guy there. I feel like you can kill him. This guy is so disrespectful. Just go kill this Yone, bro. Go. He just used spells, man. Oh my gosh. But that's the thing, man. You don't know. Push the top wave. Push the top wave in. Actually, recall. Never mind. We have to recall. Elder's coming up. Let's just ping Elder. The thing is, like, I want you to go in at these specific timers. You don't know how to, you don't know when to, because you don't know what spells are being used. So what you need to do after this game is really get a grasp of what these champions do. It just seems like you're not sure. Like, Yone just used all of his spells, E, W, Q, and you're scared of him for some reason. There's no reason to be afraid of him there. He even ulted in full HP. Be a little careful as we go. Walk with our Jax, walk with our Seraphine. Be the front line for these guys. These are disrespectful. I want you to here. Look for Ari. WE Ari, okay. Middle. On Ari. Okay, stay alive. Hit the Master E here. E him into the wall. E her in the wall. Yeah. Oh. Elder's ours now. You. Good. Put EM in. Good. Nice try.
Oh my god, he does a lot of damage. Jesus Christ.
Yone's coming. Look at the Yone. What's happening? Look at the Yone. You're gonna try to come over the pit. You should be okay. Catch your. There, you can also just tap your W. If he E's straight into you like that, your W just hits on him. Took the recall, spin our gold.
Not ending.
Buy more MR here. Go to our top side camps. W
Around the
W at the
Jax.
base. You gotta try to use your move speed a little bit more in these fights. It helps you get an E angle. It's really good. For this top crab as well. Want us to go towards his raptors. Dropped it. Okay. You can send this. Or you can shot. To him. Mind you, your teammates are probably in the game, but you can also just take Aaron.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Save your HP.
What the fuck?
An ally has been slain.
Fury went to the bot waves. Careful here. By the unending. Fine, just by unending.
I'm thinking Spirit Visage.
What are the front line for your team? You guys come in like this. Your W, use your E, like you are the front line. You are standing behind your Seraphine and behind all your teammates. It's okay to be the front line for your team. At this point in the game, you are like so strong, you need to be the front line for your team. Otherwise, your team play the game. W in, try to connect, yeah. Watching this guy, keep trying. Fine, you're very tanky. Give your buckler, right? Ult my way out of here. Charge at someone. It's the Master Yi. Charged him. Two. Need some mana, so I would not. You're not really impactful here. Let's just go to the jungle. Go to his blue buff. That's not the one that gives mana, right? The blue is always your best friend when you're in this position. You can even just take his wolves if it's up. Heal you a lot. Go back. You can join the fight now. Is there anything you can leave? Take a scamps. Take a scamps. Take it. Oh. And then now you can recall together. By this and then the iron pot.
Sorry?
Potion of like iron, yeah.
That's what you said. I couldn't hear you said Iron Pot.
Let's go straight to the bot side, control this elder. Should be a nice and easy win. Tap ult here as well.
Holy shit, I'm unkillable.
Yeah. Fucking 500 plus stats everywhere. You can just end the game here. We don't need.
You want in? Yeah, sure.
When you're in the group of 3+ people and you cannot get a charge ulti, just tap ulti and knock
Gotcha.
people up.
Yeah.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your
Alright.
team has destroyed.
Hey. Holy shit. What a game.
A good bit of back and forth. But at the end of the day, we take the win. I just want you to truly understand that these games are all in your control. You decide whether you win or lose these types of games.
Yeah.
I will be completely honest. You were about to just like end up losing this game because of you,
Yep.
not your teammates, not anyone else, because of
Nope.
how you were playing. I'm gonna show you a few opportunities that you should have been able to translate into chunks or kills. But other than that, what's really happening is you have no idea how to play team fights because you're not sure what spells are being used. That's like bottom line, the biggest problem I'm seeing happening is you just don't know when you can go in and when you can't go in. And that's you can't fight fights like that because, well, how do you win fights if you don't know when you can or can't go in? So I'm sharing my screen here. You wanna come take a look?
Yep.
So right
Just
here,
do this real quick.
you're in a position
Second.
where okay.
There you go. Yep. Sorry. Perfect.
Right here, you're in a position where Mastery is below you and Lux is above you, and you want to pull this dragon. You want to fight this dragon. Sure. So you drop a pink ward here, and this Lux is threatening this bush. She throws her Q out, and look at your move speed. You have 476 move speed plus your W. Jump this guy.
Yep.
W in, E, Q, auto. This guy has 20% HP. He cannot win the fight anymore.
Gotcha.
And this trend of looking for opportunity, looking for chunks, looking for little picks like this, happened throughout the entire game. Your champion does not like 5v5 team fighting, I will be honest. And then when you are 5v5 team fighting, you need to use your ultimate to kick people out of the fight. And because you're not looking for these opportunities, you're not putting yourself in the best position possible with your champion. Your champion is Poppy, this is what you want on Poppy.
Yep. I think the main reason why I wouldn't want to go into that one is because I would be afraid to be collapsed on. I think it's a learned behavior from many of the other games that I've played where I just end up trying to do that, right? Or something like that. And then it's just getting fucked.
Okay,
But
so
yeah, 100%.
your problem is you're making up these trends that happen in your games that should not exist if you have proper information gathering. Where are the enemies? Right now, if you look mid lane, you are the one who chunked the Ahri to this HP, and Ahri has no ultimate. You did that, correct?
Yep.
If you watch the same time, Swain is currently dead, right? Seraphine and Mel actually just straight up killed the Swain. Or I think Seraphine just solo killed the Swain. So Ahri has no HP, Swain is dead, so he's coming out of base. Okay? And then we see Mastery right below you. Who's collapsing on you here?
Nobody.
Right, so the problem is, in this real scenario where you have every piece of information that maybe you aren't fully tracking, so you're afraid. But when I have all this information, you don't, of course I'm going to be able to put myself in a favorable position for myself, and you're not able to do that. So there's two things coming into these scenarios. There's two big problems. One, I've mentioned all the time, you don't have the same amount of information that I have. You need to try and get these pieces of information that I have. All you need to do this is actively ask proper questions. Proper questions meaning, what items do they have? What are their HPs? Where are they? Who has ultimates? Who has spells? You need to constantly ask these questions and be on your A game for these answers. Be on your A game. Like, know for a fact, oh, right now I know Ahri has no ultimate because I just got it. I know Ahri has no HP as well because she didn't have time to have HP. I know that Swain is at a base and he was dead. I know that Master Yi's on the bot side. I know that Lux is the only one here in the river. So I will pressure the Lux. Okay. And the second thing other than information, is actively looking at where your teammates are. I mean, that's more information. But information on the enemies, and then also information on your own team. Your teammates are right next to you. Both the Mel and the Seraphine are here. So if you do jump the Lux, Lux has no Q, right? Lux just chucked her Q out. 3, 2, 1. Lux has no Q. So if you do jump the Lux, and then all of a sudden Swain shows up and Ari shows up magically, use your W and run away. Or use the remaining move speed and run away to your team towards your teammates. The best way you can play this fight. Okay, so this happens one time, and then the next time this happens, where we like end up sort of losing the fights, is back here, where this one's whatever.
I think I know which one, but if you can find it in the haystack of these games.
I'm gonna find it. Here it is. So
There
right
you go.
now, Master Yi is pinned against a fat ass wall.
Yeah.
W and just hit this guy in the wall, full combo him, run away.
Gotcha.
And like the catch is
Alright,
like, oh,
yeah,
like, don't I want my W for the fight? It's like there is no fight here. This is just a catch. This is just a pick. This is just a quick little pick, and then you run away. Your champion is so good at being annoying, and you're not optimizing how annoying you can be. W at this guy, aim into the wall, and then run away, and you're happy and you're smiling.
Yep.
Okay, right now, this entire time, this is the key thing to get information, is look at where people are when there are icons on top of each other. Swain and Seraphine's icons are on top of each other right now. These guys are going through an all-out war down here, and the Seraphine's losing HP. Well, one thing I'm looking at is, how is my Seraphine losing HP? What's happening there? I have like everyone accounted for. Oh, Seraphine's just in the bot side losing HP. What the hell? You need to look at this, bro. None of you guys see the Swain like killing your Seraphine.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Yeah, and honestly, the only reason why I noticed that was because you said it.
Yeah, it's not good. That's like it's gonna hurt you, bro. Okay, so then Ari's below you and Yone's below you. Okay, so Jax just used his E. If I see my Jax use this spell here, we've lost the fight. Okay, so in order to win the fight, what I need to do is I need to charge my ulti up, and I need to get someone out that's important in this fight. Because my Jax needs another 7-8 seconds to use his E. So I'm trying to give him time. So right here, the fact that we're not charging ulti to get this Mastery out of the fight, or even the Ari, or even the Swain, or the Lux, doesn't matter, any of them,
Just anybody.
is a big problem. And then you're screwed. Because here's the thing: if you start charging ulti right now, Master Yi will have to use his Q to dodge your ulti, and then you're aiming for the person behind Master Yi actually, and then Master Yi will use his Q earlier than he wants to, so you're forcing Master Yi to do something he doesn't want to do, and then you're gonna knock someone else out of the fight, and you're very, very happy.
Yep.
Okay, so we end up not being in a favorable fight there. Okay, this is the scariest thing. Yone just E'd, Yone just ulted, and right now he just uses Q. Your Q
There's
is up in
nothing
1
left.
second, right? And you're running from him.
Yeah.
This is terrifying. It's like, wow, like you're really not seeing the same thing I'm seeing. You're really not playing the same game I'm playing.
I think that's exactly the same case as before, as I mentioned before. That because I see nobody on the map, I would be scared of them collapsing.
Well, you see nobody on the map, but you see, okay, right here, Ari and Lux are bot lane. Okay, so you're scared of people collapsing. That literally just means that your information gathering is non-existent. It's not I'm afraid of this habit happening or this trend happening in the game.
Yeah,
it's the fact that you literally don't know what's going on in the game, so you're always going to be afraid. You need to fix that immediately.
Yeah.
Because if that's your answer every single time, then there is no saving you. There's no helping you. It's like, okay, you'll always be afraid of ghosts. Get the actual information in the game. They're bot lane right now. They're not top lane. I would not have to do this if they were top lane. I would not want to do this either if they're top lane. I understand why you're afraid if they're top lane. Sure. I know they're bot lane. I literally see Master Yi showed, Swain showed, Ari showed, and Lux showed. There's 4 bot lane.
There's nobody top lane.
There's no one top lane. So that's what's happening here. It's like, okay, you're unable to play the fights well. Maybe it's not because of spells. Maybe it's a mix of both spells and information that you're lacking on the map. But the key thing that I'm hearing a lot of is like, oh, I'm afraid they're there. They're not. And
Yeah.
you need to get those answers by getting information before the fight even begins. They're literally not here.
No, you're right. I think, yeah, we spoke about communication last time. I don't know about you, but I would personally say that maybe information gathering would be a higher priority.
Oh, it absolutely is. You can't communicate anything if you don't have information of where people are.
Yeah.
It just looked like you had decent info gathering, but I retract that belief and statement. Like, you don't. Like, you need to work on info. Like, info is the first thing that everyone starts with. How can you make good choices without having the question or the answers to, like, you don't, like, it's like an ABCD quiz. You have a bunch of ABCD questions, and you literally don't even. There's no words. It's just like you're just filling in the bubble for one of them, and it's like, oh well, like A has always worked before, so I'm just gonna always do A. It's like, bro, you're not even like doing the same test as me. I at least get to see like what I can answer, and you don't. All you do is like, oh, I'm always afraid of enemies, so I will always go with this answer because I don't know where they are. Get the information so you can actually answer the question.
Yeah.
So what you need to work on is, listen, while you're farming camps, this is one of the easier champions to farm camps. You use your Q every 5 seconds while you're farming. That's literally it. You don't even need to use your E on camps. You E one time and use your Q. You have 5 seconds every single time on camps to look at other lanes. Q, and I could look. Q, and then I could look. Q. You have so much time to look at other lanes, look, see what's going on, get more information. That's your number one priority, number one goal. And then when you're fighting, I need you to do another thing, which is notes. The second thing I need you to do is in the fights, you need to look for these chunks. You need to look for these little opportunities.
I'm gonna just say what I have gathered so far from what we said. Yeah. I think the main majority of the time where I forget, or the lack of a better word, is getting information while something else is going on. Not when I've become like a million times better when I'm doing my camps, just looking. But when, let's say like the fight there, right? So Seraphine is getting attacked, but there's people around me. There's other people, other champions that I have to think about in my near vicinity. So I think about that and I get tunnel sighted. So I think that's mainly the time and place where I need to get better at information gathering. Like example, the perfect example is like the Lux one. I'm trying to process the fact that there's a Lux ahead of me and she's using abilities. I don't think about that, not gonna lie, as much as I probably should. But also need to consider that Seraphine is in the bot. Same goes for the top one. I'm fighting Yone. I'm trying to think about how to use my spells. So, then I forget to look.
Let me cut you off here because you have the wrong idea again on information.
Gotcha. Perfect. Okay. Cool.
So you're trying to actively get different pieces of information during the fight, right? Like, oh, while I'm in this position right now, I'm trying to like figure it out. I can't do that. I'm a challenger player. I'm not doing that. Okay, that shit is like so mentally taxing. The only time I'm doing that is like my pro matches or my one game off like rank 1 type of game. I'm not doing that on a daily basis. What I'm doing is 30 seconds to a minute before when I'm doing fuck all and I'm farming my damn red buff and my Krugs, I'm getting every piece of information I need possible. I'm holding tab, I'm looking at lanes, and I'm seeing what's going on. And right now, before any fighting actually really happens, I would have already seen bot lane is fighting. I would have already seen Ahri is overextended. I already have these pieces of information in my head. I would already have in the tab screen, oh, Mastery has full item or doesn't have full item. Oh, Lux has item or doesn't have item. I have all these pieces of information in my head already.
Gotcha.
And then it's just like, okay, so Swain dies. Okay, makes sense. Swain was really low. Oh, I chunk Ahri. Ahri was overextended. Makes sense. So now new piece of information is, okay, Ahri has no ultimate. Ahri is half HP. Okay, and Swain is dead. 2 new pieces of information in my head now. So that's the way I'm doing it, not during the fight. I'm doing it 15, 30 seconds before. It's literally impossible to do it during the fight. You cannot get information like that. It's like not a human task to ask of you. Okay, so it's
Gotcha.
while you're doing things 15, 30 seconds, even a minute before the play actually happens, do you have all the information that will help you win the fight, help you win the game?
Gotcha.
Cool. And then the other things that are like relevant are going to be chunking enemies. So finding small windows where you E on top of the enemies, Q run away. E on top of the enemies, Q auto run away. Okay, and then also using your ultimate to disengage fights. The most important thing though is getting more information so you can make better choices. The choices you make
Gotcha.
aren't necessarily the worst. You get yourself in these good positions, but you can't win games, you can't accelerate games, you can't put yourself in an even better position because you don't have information to do that. Of course, it's
Makes
gonna be
sense.
impossible.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, do you have any other questions for me, Fisher?
Yeah, not really. I think it pretty much sums it up. Yeah, I think I just mentally have to switch from being more careful or overly careful, right? And then starting to harass some more. I don't think that I have thought about that. Not gonna lie.
That's your champion. That's what your champion excels at, my guy.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
We spoke about it a little bit earlier, last Sunday, but maybe practice it some more. So if there's one key takeaway that I need to focus on, let's say till next Sunday, what would that one thing be?
Yeah, I need to see you looking at lanes. I need to see you holding tab. I need to see you processing things before the fight actually begins. You're not processing a single thing. No idea what's happening. I need you to process what's going on before things begin so you can come up with better answers yourself.
Gotcha.
Alrighty.
So basically, the harassing thing, that's easy, and then just getting some more information and trying to store the information inside my head instead of like acknowledging, yeah, something's happening, and then not remembering it.
Yeah, it's like
Gotcha.
this is happening topside, but I'm in the bot side now. Whatever's happening in the topside is still relevant to the game. It's still the same chessboard. It's still like your pieces moving on that side of the board. You can't just focus on what's happening in the middle of the board. What's happening over there? What's happening over here? We need to deploy these sides too. It's every piece of the board. You're looking at one small piece of the board. You look at every piece of the board.
Yeah, gotcha.
Alrighty.
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, I'll see you around, Fisher. Take care.
See you around, man. Thank you. Bye.
Alrighty, guys. With some Poppy coaching, we run it back. So we had Fisher work on communication last time. Now we did some information gathering. This is probably going to be the crucial thing, and it always sort of comes back to the information gathering. I think at some point I'll have an information gathering checklist, something that like makes it really easy for everyone to just get better at info gathering. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that coaching.